you got a criminal record, tell them if I've been stealing cars since 4th grade. It's okay. Okay, guys, here is it. Like, a whole lot of people get into a relationship, right? And yeah, things are looking good. The relationship goes on. Everything is nice and fantabulous and all of that, right? Yeah, and something happens that causes them to break up, guys, right? Yeah, and when they break up, yeah, they keep everything that's been exchanged between them, guys. Like, yeah, you know, when you're in a relationship, when you go out, like, yeah, you get to get a present, or your partner gets to buy you a t-shirt or like a mug or something like that, right? Yeah. Sometimes when they come visit you, yeah, they sometimes leave a jacket, or yeah, some pants, or like, yeah, a washing rag or something like that, right? Yeah, only here is the thing. Every time we're in a relationship and we break up and we keep all of these things and we get into another relationship and go on, exchange gifts and all that, somebody comes and leaves their t-shirt, yeah, every now and then like that, yeah, it's more like when you see whatever the other partner left, that, oh, he used to go out and buy me t-shirt from the shop and get me gifts and all that. Yeah, but then you bring that comparison and that you used to do in your previous relationship into another one, you know? And you'll always be comparing your previous partner with the one you got. And that is the wrong thing to do, guys. You know? Because clearly we can't compare everyone, you know? We can't compare previous relationship with the recent one, right? Yeah, that's just injustice, guys, you know? Because clearly it shows that one is not ready to move on to the next relationship, guys, right? Yeah, instead of comparing one to a previous partner, rather one should be healing, right? Healing from the previous relationship and making sure that when they go to the next relationship, they are not gonna be comparing and reminiscing about the previous relationship when they are in the new relationship, guys, right? Yes. So what other people would do is, including me, I would take all the things that we accumulated together with me and my previous partner, box them up, you know? If it's a t-shirt, it goes in a box. If it's whatever, guys, you know? If it's anything, like toothbrush, anything goes in a box. And off it goes, you know? So I don't get to remember anything about that guy, you know? As much as I know that we broke up for the reason that, yeah, he started doing all these wrong things, yeah, that's where it's going to end. And if I go back from that, I'll be only fooling myself, you know? I'll be fooling myself and really going backwards, because every time we judge a situation, it's by the last actions, guys, right? Let's say last time I was with you, I made you super angry, guys, you know? Super angry, and I didn't apologize, and yeah, that's where I left things. I took you for granted, I mistreated you, I undermined you, and yeah, I disrespected you, and yeah, I left. And that was the last time you've seen of me, guys, right? And yeah, next time when we meet again, I will remember, oh, last time this was the situation, the mistreatment, the misunderstandings, yeah, you know, the abuse, all of that. So we can't really go back, because that will only be fooling myself, you know, and that will be giving the other person a chance to come and do it again, guys, you know. Yeah, I know that we should be forgiving and all that. Yeah, but we should really forgive people and keep it at an arm's length, guys, you know? Yeah, don't invite them back in your life because you're saying that maybe if you give them another chance, they might change and be another better person and all that. But what we all know is that a leopard never changes its spot. Yeah, if the spots are there, they're always going to be there, you know. Yeah, the leopard never changes its spots. And yeah, I don't think people can change, you know. If somebody has grown up with this attitude of being entitled, attitude of always being superior and undermining people, and yeah, like taking them like for granted all the time and all of that. Yeah, that person has got a whole lot of ego inside of them because, you know, they operate from ego. They think they're superior than anybody else ever they have met, you know. So yeah, how can you change someone like that, guys? How can you really change someone who's got this big dick energy, who says always that they're better than anyone? How can you change someone like that? We can't, right? Yeah, so let's remember this always, that when we are in a relationship, yeah, it was nice. We accumulated stuff, presents and all that mugs, and yeah, you know. As soon as it finishes, yeah, let them take everything away, guys, you know. Send them packing with all their gifts, all their things, their chains, everything, the rings, everything must go. So you don't get to torture yourself and really be uncomfortable in situations where you have another relationship and yeah, you just need to heal from the previous one. Yeah, and that simply means that before a week's time, you shouldn't have to jump on the other relationship, you know. Yeah, you should give it some time, because like with time, the heart heals, guys, you know. Yeah, with time, a human being gets to really understand and that sink their reasons in that, yeah, that person can never really change. They are the way they are, and yeah, like you can never change them at all, guys, you know. Yeah, if a person is used to like doing all the wrong things and come to your house and try and want to change your rules and all of that, and you can see that this is not working out, like yeah, like they just coming to be like disturbing your peace, guys, you know. They've been bugging, that's all they do, guys, you know. So they expect in bugging other people's peace of mind, guys, you know. And it's not cool being bugging, right? Yeah, being bugging is like, I don't want to see this guy ever again. It's not fun. Even when they like crack a joke, you can't find it in your heart to really smile or laugh at their joke, you know, because they be corny and all that, guys, you know. Yeah, and who really wants to go out with somebody who is corny and who always wants to force things, guys, you know. Yeah, and yeah, once before, like, shouldn't have to include other people in our lives when we know that we're still getting over somebody who was really wrong for us, guys, right? Yeah, I mean, like, it's gonna be really unfair for the other guy to always be compared to a previous relationship, guys, you know? Yeah, my boyfriend used to take me out on a date to go and have a milkshake by him by that shop by the mall. My husband used to take me to this shop and all that. My boyfriend, my girlfriend, my wife used to cook for me this. No, you're gonna have to bring it back, guys, and like try and not compare the two people, because obviously we are not the same. We really are not the same. And once you give somebody a chance and really see that they are different, yeah, and try and really enjoy yourself and look at that partner in a new way, new light. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, like people are different. Yeah, that it can heal your heart. You know, that really can change things, and yeah, you can move forward freely, knowing that you are over your past. We know that. That is very hard, guys. Right? That's very hard, especially when you got kids. They're always gonna be missing their dad or their mom and all that, wanting to go and visit and all that and all of that, right? Yeah, but that's what that's what you can do, guys, right? Just know that you can never talk about the past, but just carry on and like, yeah, if you've got kids, make an appointment for them to see their father on weekends, and that is that. That will only be about the kids, nothing else, guys, you know. Perhaps you give them time and explain to them that, yeah, what happened, it was unfair and all that. No, it's over. Let it be over and don't talk about it, guys, right? Yeah, because the more we talk about it, the more one can manipulate you into a relationship that you really didn't want to be in the first place. And you carry on with the same person, guys, you know. And at the end of it all, you are not happy. You really are not happy, and you know that this person is bugging and they will never change, and the reasons are a list long, guys, you know. And yeah, like, just let them go. Just let them go, guys, because this life is full of miracles and surprises and all of that, you know. Yeah, you can just focus on yourself and heal your pains, and yeah, lick your wounds, you know, and yeah, carry on with your life, you know. Because really, some people think that if you leave them, you're not gonna find better, you know. Some people would think that, nah, you're not gonna leave them and find somebody else, so they're always gonna come back and bug you, especially when you wanna get a new partner. Yeah, they wanna come back and ruin things for you, you know. So it's better if you really leave them alone and learn to live on your own and start afresh on your own before you really meet for somebody else, right? Yeah, and learn to do things on yourself, on your own, guys, you know. So you got kids, you involve them, you go out, yeah, you know, with your kids, and yeah, if it's with the daddy, yeah, kids are always understanding, guys, you know. Especially when you tell them that you're always gonna be having double things now. For Christmas, you're gonna have 2 presents, and yeah, your birthdays, you're gonna have lots of presents and all that. Kids don't really mind if their parents are apart or not, guys, you know. Because what they need is just a peace of mind and a happy home and people who love them, guys, you know. So it doesn't really matter if mommy and daddy are together or not, guys, you know. Yeah, so a whole lot of people would be making it about kids, guys, you know. Using kids as pawn to hurt the other person, where that is really a cruel thing to do with the kid's life. Yeah, you know. A kid is a very, very innocent somebody who really learns from their parents, you know. And if it's gonna be the tit for tat, the get back game that's been played, yeah, they're gonna see that very fast, guys, you know. Which is really unfair for the kid, guys, you know. Yeah, because a whole lot of people get advices from the wrong people. Be like, no, if she wants to leave you, she must leave the child. She must let the child be. Yes, come stay with the granny. What does the granny gotta do with things now, hey? What does the granny has to do with things, guys, you know? Yeah, like getting advice from the wrong people, they would advise them to, like, no, you should go back there. That's your partner and all that. But in the meantime, they haven't been seeing how wrong they have been doing things, guys, you know. They haven't been seeing how patient you have been, guys, you know. Yeah, how long have you been patient with them, waiting for them to change, and yeah, like encouraging them to do better and all that, only to find out, like, yeah, you've been blowing hot air and them not really listening to you guys, you know. And when you decide to, like, nah, I've had it with this, I'm really done. Yeah, you should really be done, because you wouldn't want to put yourself in that position, guys, you know, being undermined and disrespected and all that, you know. Yeah, because it doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl, like, yeah, if things get rough, yeah, you should really go, and you can never really put up with someone else's tantrum, because you're not their mommy, you know. You can never baby someone who is way older, you know, who is way, way older, guys. Like, you can never really baby someone else's child, you know, someone else's child who knows how to cheat, who knows how to sleep with a partner, you know. Yeah, like, you can never really do that, guys, you know. So I'd rather, like, focus on myself than having to really focus on someone else's mistakes. And yeah, self-love, guys, you know. Doesn't matter how many times to do self-love? Self-love is the only thing that you're gonna be with in this life, guys, you know? Yeah, it doesn't matter if you take a bath 2 times or 3 times a day. It doesn't matter, guys, you know? You can work out, you can take care of yourself, you can work out on your diet, you can take care of your yard, whatever you have to do to make yourself feel better, you know? So self-love is one of these things. This thing that causes you to smile after you have done working it out. And yeah, you know, let's say for example, you've been working out on your garden. Yeah, at the end of it all, you get this natural smile that, yeah, I can do this, you know, I can really do this on my own, you know. Yeah, you can go out and have lunch by the mall, go buy yourself like a cool drink or juice or something, you know. Yeah, and come back and really feel like, I know, I have really taken myself out. Yeah, bought yourself a bunch of roses, and yeah, you know, you can feel the smile. You buy yourself all these things that you would need from a partner, guys, you know. It's not like even if you don't have a partner, you can't do it yourself, right? Yes, guys, you know, take yourself out, you know. You congratulate yourself on doing that, you know. Yeah, you save your soul, guys, you know, from stressing and dealing with problems that are not going to be resolved ever at all, guys, you know. Yeah, so let's remember that whatever the gifts we got from previous partner, we should really eradicate them out. And because we don't want to be reminded of them, yeah, we should just eradicate them and really focus on what we got, what we can get for ourselves, guys, you know. Because, yeah, you wouldn't want to be looking at something that reminds you of somebody who pissed you off. And, yeah, you want to try to give them a chance in some other way, some wrong way. And you be thinking of that moment when you went out and you bought that thingy and how fun it was. And maybe they can change. And maybe they can do something better and all that. Like, yeah, that's really lying to yourself, guys, right? Yeah, and we really don't want to lie to ourselves, guys, right? Yeah, we don't want to cause delays in our lives. We don't really want to cause like a whole lot of hindrances and yeah, you know, because life is too precious to be stuck in one person, and people are meant to be experienced, guys, you know. So you can't really be stuck on one person and say that is the love of your life. That relationship was only there to teach you what you need to correct with your life. And yeah, like if you're looking for somebody else who's gonna treat you right, yeah, who's gonna come correct. And if they're not gonna come correct, they shouldn't come at all, guys, right? Yeah, because you really don't need all these stresses and all this competition around you and the lies, the manipulations and all of that. And you're only a human being and you can only take as much, guys, you know. Yeah, we should know that there's a whole lot of fun out there to be had. And yeah, do not undermine yourself, guys. You can really do this. And yeah, even on your own, life is much better, you know. Life is much better and more awesome because there is nobody stressing you and there's no one bugging you and telling you what to do and how to do it and like how you make them mad and all that and whatnot. And yeah, you won't have to be licking anyone because you're gonna apologize and stuff that really don't matter, guys, you know. Because some people are just there in your life to just make you really feel guilty about everything you do, guys, you know. So rather than be feeling guilty about how you do your things and what you want to do with your life and how you want to do it and all of that, yeah, stick to your plans and stick to your guns, guys, you know. Yeah, your way is the right way, you know, and your way works, and your way is the only way that you want to do things your own way, guys, you know, without anybody having to put the rules and like, yeah, regulations and all of that. And they put rules for you that they know that they themselves can't deal with, guys, you know. Yeah, so they're always going to be going underground and trying to cheat, hide somebody behind the curtain, and all that, and whatnot, and yeah, that's really not cool, guys, you know. So yeah, like rather just be behind yourself and yeah, be the best you can be for yourself, because nobody else can be that for you, you know, guys. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here, and I will see you guys later. Adios. Check you later. Love you. Thanks for watching. Peace.